So hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solutions. So hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solutions. So yesterday we saw the roadmap for the migration project. Today we are going to see what are the types or method we can load data onto our Oracle Fusion. So the first is FBDI, and the second is through spreadsheet. We can load the data through spreadsheet, and the third is web services. So let's discuss each. So file-based data import. So file-based data import is a robust method for importing large volume of data into Oracle Fusion. Here, so how it works. So let's move to our instance. So this is our instance. So if we go to my client group, and if you scroll down here, you can see data exchange. So I click on data exchange, and at the top you see HCM data loader. So let's click on view business objects, and okay, so here you see source key, responsive PV, action reason, actions. These are all the business object, and you can load data for this. So first you need to actually download the template uh, for the FPDI. So let's download a template file. So here you see a column for template file. So let's download uh, the template file. So, so let me open the file. Okay. So let me remove the comment, and expand it. Okay. So this is your template, and so let me click on make some spaces over here, so each row is understandable. Okay, so these are the inside your location dat file. It is a dat file actually. So here you can see metadata is location extra info, and there are some flex fields available for you, and location legislative, from which legislative it is, and location other as address. So this is your uh, template file which you have to download it. Then here you can remove all the unnecessary attributes which are not required by you to uh, upload your data. So first thing is you need yeah, okay. So okay, if we click on this business object, let me click over here. Okay, the second option you see is attribute. So I'll click on attributes, and these are all the attributes from the location. Okay, this is from the location, and the first thing you saw was location, right? So if you are taking this location and you want to upload that data. So what are required and what are not required, this is uh, mentioned over here in the required column. So location ID is required, so it is yes. And if you are loading a new record, then this location code is necessary. And otherwise, if it is not necessary for you to take that attribute and load that, and it is mentioned as no. And you can here see the data type. uh, it is a string, date or number. Okay, and likewise you can see the length of it. Okay, so location ID is the length should be 18, location code is 120. Okay, this is string. So everything is over here. And if I click on audit report, okay, then let's first discuss about flex field. These are the flex field which are provided by the metadata location. So at the top, this metadata, if you send the single line, so what are the data you are required and what are the flex field it is providing? So it is providing location, atti uh, attitude, altitude and longitude. Okay, so this is spelled incorrect. Okay, so okay, if now I click on audit report and if we scroll down little, you can see the attribute names. This is accepted attributes. So attributes HCM loader will expose for customer usage. Okay, so if you see the attributes name, and if we scroll towards right, it says HTL type, its length, and let's move more towards right, and now you can see the table name. So this is in the OTBI. If you want to write a query and fetch the details for the location and you want to check that details in the backend, so you can do so you can find the details in these table. And for the location ID, the column name is location ID. So this is how you can check your data in the backend. So you come over here, you click on the business object, you come to the audit report, and if you scroll down, you see expected accepted attributes, and over here you see table or view name and the column name as well. So this is all about. So okay, so suppose you took all the required field attributes and everything you took, and then after you uh, let me come over here, and let's go over project transformation, and I have a sample video, oh sorry, sample dat file which I have provided the input. Okay, so let's first go to the job business object. So let's search for job and let's click on enter, and over here you see is job. So I clicked on job, and it can actually send five metadatas if you required. We are only sending job. So let's come over here and let's check for the required field. So the job ID is required. effective start date is required over here, and let's check if any other. Okay, so the required field are two basically over here. So the job ID and effective start date. Okay, and if you are creating a new record, then active status and name of the job, set ID. These three things are required. So let's go over here and let me increase the font size. Okay, so we have taken system source owner, and that is XX test. We have provided the source system ID, which is XX text underscore job 01. We have provided start date. This is our mandatory field which we have taken, and effective end date is there. Set code we have taken, job code, job and the name. Since we are creating a new record, so this is we have taken name. Active status we have provided active, and is regular or temporary we have provided that information as well. So let's come over here, and so now we need to upload this file to the Fusion instance. So what we are going to do, we need to actually create a zip file for that. So right click on the dat file, and here you see option compress to zip file. So we simply click on that, and it has created a zip file which contains the dat file. That's it. So let me come to this instance. Okay, and if we go to my client group, we scroll down, we click on data exchange, and import and load. And if we click on import file, and we choose the file, transformation sample. So we select this file and we upload this. So before we upload, let's discuss uh, other methods which through which we can actually. This is simply the steps we saw how we can and we understood what file needs to be uploaded to the Oracle for the file-based data import. Let's check for the. Let's now uh, understand the second method, which is spreadsheet data loader. So the spreadsheet data loader is a user-friendly method that leverages Excel spreadsheets to upload data directly into uh, Oracle Fusion. So for this, we again have to download the template. So if we come to data exchange again and we scroll down, so here you see HCM spreadsheet data loader. So we will select spreadsheet templates, and these are all the templates we can get over here. So spreadsheet loader also covers all the business objects which are available for the HDL process. So if I click on the search box and let's search for a business object. So this is grade. Okay. And let me click on grade. Okay. So this is defined. You can see the object name, sorry, business object name over here. And uh, what it support action, it supports create and update actions. And let's click on design. So if you want to provide any parameters, you can do this, that over here. Let's simply click on add button and add the values for that. Let's click on design. So if you want to add any other attributes to this template, you can do that. If you want to make it role access, so specific to the role which can be accessed by this, so you can select that case. And lastly, we review your template. So what are the required fields over here? So effective start date, the data type is date and it is required. And list of value, no, this is not a list of value. uh, is it enabled, yes or no? So all these details are available over here. Let's go back and download this template. uh, I'll click on actions, and here you see is download CSV template. So I'll click on download CSV template. Let's open the CSV template. What we require. So let's click on export. So let's look for the job. So job family. Let's down CSV template. Okay, so this is the CSV template, and in the second field you provide all the details. So you provide like effective start date, job job replace first effective start date, and job effective end date, job code, set code. Almost everything is there, which is in the dat file, with the uh, which is in the dat file. Okay. Okay. So now let's just come to run spreadsheet data loader. And here we need to search for grade. Okay, so let's search for grade, and over here you see is grade. So I'll click on that. It will download a file which is generic HTML spreadsheet. Let's open this file. This is what actually we need it. And let me maximize this, and let's click on enable edit. This will open a wizard. Let's click on continue, and it will ask you for the login credentials. So let's just provide the credentials. Click on sign in. Let's just wait for it to load everything. Connection cancel. Let's open this again. Okay, for this you actually need to download the uh, plugin. So where you can find this plugin, it is in tools and ADFDI. This is your plugin which you actually need to download and install into add into the Excel. So we have already did that. Let's try to again open our generic HTML spreadsheet. Let's click on yes. Let's again provide the credentials, and let's click on sign in. We'll wait for some time so this can load the data. Invoke action. Okay, so if you want to work with the spreadsheet loader, so first thing first is you create the data set. So over here you see create data set. I'll click on that. I'll click on OK, and this will create your data set. So this is your grade. Now here you can see the star mark attributes which are required. So effective start date is required, set code, uh, grade code, grade name, active status. So you can provide all the required mandatory field, and you can simply click on import file. So the file will get imported. If you find any errors, it will this in the here in the application line status, spreadsheet line status. So it will throw you an error if it finds a line which hasn't been loaded onto your Oracle. So here you will find the message and the upload status, and change the everything you will find over here. So let's just close this, and let's close this as well. And so these are two methods which uh, which we have discussed. So file-based data import, spreadsheet data loader, and the third one is web services. So web services provide a powerful and flexible way to integrate and load data into Oracle Fusion. So there are two main types of web service used. First is SOAP and REST API. Uh, so SOAP, which is Simple Object Access Protocol, APIs are highly structured and follow a standard protocol for changing information. They are used for creating, updating, or deleting records in for Oracle Fusion in real time. SOAP API include built-in security features such as WS security, making them suitable for secure and reliable transaction. The second web service which we can use is REST API. REST, which stands for Representational State Transfer. APIs are more flexible and lightweight compared to SOAP. They are standard HTTP methods like get, post, put, and delete. REST APIs are easy to use and integrate, especially with modern web applications, and apps. Generally faster and more efficient for data exchange due to their lightweight nature. Let's move and see what are the advantages we are getting for using each of the method for loading. So if we say for the so this is FBDI. So it provides scalability, which is suitable for importing large data set. Uh, comprehensive. It is comprehensive, supports a wide range of data entity. So we have already seen the file for the location. So these are the attributes which is it provides. So it provides a wide range of data entities. The third is automation it can be automated using scheduling and scripting. So these are all the advantages for FBDI. Now let's discuss what are the advantages of spreadsheet. It provides ease of use. So we have seen the template. So everything is in the rows and column, and it is easy to use. Uh, Real-time feedback, immediate immediate validation and error reporting. So on the left hand side, we saw a column for the status and everything. So it provides real-time feedback and it is efficient. So quick for smaller data loads and frequent updates. So if you want to uh, load smaller data and want to frequently update those data, so you can use this spreadsheet. And let's discuss for the web services. So it provides real-time integration, which is ideal for real-time data integration and automation. It also provides scalability. Can it can handle large volume of data and complex interactions. The third thing web service provide is flexibility, which is suitable for integrating with a wide range of systems and applications. So how you decide what method to is the right method to choose? So based on volume of data, FBDI is the best for bulk data import, while spreadsheet data loader is suitable for smaller, more frequent updates. User expertise. Spreadsheet data loader is more user friendly for those comfortable with Excel, whereas FBDI and web services may require more technical knowledge. Integration needs. Web services are ideal for real-time integration and automated workflow. Uh, Frequency of updates. So if you are frequently updating, so FBDI will be sorry, for regular and scheduled update, FBDI might be more efficient, while spreadsheet data loader allows for more ad hoc updates. So if you want to uh, provide the updates as per the requirements, changes, so you can use that time for this. You can go for the spreadsheet data loader, and for regular and scheduled updates, FBDI might be more efficient. So okay, so now let's move to our instance. And okay, before moving to our instance, now we are going to upload employee data, or let's say worker loader, worker data with the uh, HDL. Okay, so let's go back and let me open the data which we are receiving from the QuickBook. So we are getting employee details. Okay, click on cancel. Okay, let me maximize this. So this is the data we are receiving from the QuickBook, and here you can see is active status, employee full name, last name, his mobile number, email address, uh, his title, which is Mr. Miss, or his first name. This is social security number, and date of birth, address, and these are all the data which are coming from QuickBook. And if you look at the format, it is in the Excel format. So at the top, it is having a metadata, or let's say attributes, and inside under all the columns, you see the real data. So in this format, we are getting data from QuickBook. Now let's see in which format we need to convert this data into. So this is the, I have kept it in Excel, so it is more easier to study this. Okay, so everything is kept in columns and rows. So this is a metadata for worker. Okay, and person ID, everything is over here. Okay, so in this format, we actually need our data. This is a template file which I have downloaded, and I have stored this in Excel. So for the better understanding. Now let's move to our mapping sheet and see how we did the mapping. Okay, so let me expand this. So on the left hand side, we have kept our source attribute, which is coming from the QuickBook, and on the right hand side, this the C column. This is the attribute which we required for loading the data onto our target system. So this is the target system, and I have kept metadata, and if the I've provided some remarks if the system is if the data is system generated, so I've remarked it as system generated. So, so this is how I mapped actually. So if we go onto our QuickBook data, so this column is mapped with our title in the target, and first name, this is containing spaces, and in our target system it isn't containing any spaces. Okay, so and gender is sex over here. Marital status is again we don't have any spaces in between. So date of birth with no spaces. So this is how we have mapped with our source system, and now see a sample. So we are going to upload this James Bond. The first uh, row, if you see, the person name is James Bond, and we are going to upload this person. Uh, this is our dat file, and before that, let's and this is how I have kept everything. So date of birth, these are only the required fields. I have kept metadata and the object. So this is worker, and what are all the attributes. Okay, so I have kept this. Now let me expand this and let's discuss this. So uh, here I have taken source system owner, source system ID, effective start date. This is required for the worker. Person number, this I have kept as XX test 1, and we can upload, we can keep it as we desire. So I have provided 2203 as our person number. Now this is just to show you we can keep it as we want. Now let's just click on right click on worker, click on compress to zip. So this will zip the file. Now let's go to our instance. Uh, Same navigation, my client group, data exchange, HCM data loader, import and load data. Okay, so before we go ahead, so where you can find this source system owner, and where I have made created the source system owner. So let me duplicate this. Remove this, and services actually you can I have a document. Okay, this is Oracle official documentation, and here you can find the API documentation. So if you want to create an absence, okay, so this is your yeah, before this you provide your instance URL and add these things. I click on create an absence record. So these are the objects you can upload with this particular API. You can see uh, every detail over here. So you can use a Postman application, and you can you can load the data through that API. Okay, so for now we are not doing that. I just want to show you how we created the source system owner. So I'll click on setup and maintenance. Let's go to global search and task panel search, and then common. Oops. Let me click on search, manage common lookups, and let's type source system owner. Let's click on enter, and this is the source system owner. If we This is kept in the alphabetical order, and at the bottom you see is our source system owner, which is X6 test. Okay, and here you see I have mentioned all the source system owner. So that's it. Now let's this import our worker to the instance. So let me click on choose and navigate to our folder. So this is worker. Let me click on open. Let's submit this. Click refresh. Let's just wait for some time. So the worker is worker will get uploaded. We click on refresh. So the data has been imported 100%. Let's wait for the load status to get successful. So it got failed actually. Uh, if we change the person number over here, so we actually need to change it search this. So let's just not change the uh, person number. Let me delete this. We'll create another worker. Let me click on import and let's click on choose file and then worker. The data has been loaded. As you can see, the load success is 100%. Okay, now let's go. Let me copy this person number X6 test one, and let's go to person management. So I'll come back to the home page. So my client group, person management, and let me search for our person. Okay, so here you can see is James Bond, and if you verify our social security number, if we match it, it says 456332562. So this is our employee which we have uploaded. So let's open this. Okay, so the hire date is 1101 which we have uploaded. So if you see over here the start date, which means the hire date. So yeah, that's it. So we have successfully uploaded our person. This is how we are going to upload a worker. If you want to upload both the person, you simply merge, add a line again, merge, and you provide the person date. So that's all for today. In the next session, we are going to see the test script and what are the test cases we are going to perform, and we are going to also see few of the reports which we can we use in the project. So thank you for watching the session. We will meet in the next session.